And with another quick fix do-it-yourself tip, and today we're just going to discuss this little light bulb fixture off of a GE ceiling fan. And the ceiling fan was installed, and we went to turn the power on after we obviously turned the breaker back on and switched the batteries on the remote, and to no avail, nothing worked. So we were doing some inspecting on the wiring. Everything was fine, didn't pull out when we put it in the ceiling, but we happened to notice this LED light bulb has two wires on it, and whoever had owned this fan previous, that red wire popped out of that little motherboard for the LED, and that caused the problem. So what we're going to do is just remove this plastic lid and put that red wire right back onto that little dot where you can see where it popped off, and we should be good to go. Okay, so you don't have to watch this part, right? I can just pull this up. Ready? Hit it. Unpause. Okay, so I'm going to take this little drill here and just undo these little screws on this plastic lid. Okay, so I just took out these couple screws here, the plastic thing. I always put them in the dish so you know those screws go with that piece. And what I'm going to do is just take my little solder sucker gun here, and I'm just going to heat this right here, you can see here, and remove that old piece of solder. Go ahead and pause it.
Please make sure to handle the soldering iron with care.
Okay, and then remember on the back you have this little tension thing that keeps this thing from doing what it actually did. And we're going to go ahead and remove this, like so. Okay, so now we have a little more slack to work with when we want to reattach our wire. Okay, be right back.
Action.
Okay, we're back. Magic. Okay, so took a little wire stripper, just kind of, strip this back a little further because obviously they didn't do a very good job, and that's why the wire broke. So I just give it a little more play, twist these up, and let's just get these things soldered back in. Okay, so I got those two wires back on. Well, the red one was off. Put that thing back through first, then put two wires back on. Now I'm going to go ahead and put on my little fastener for protection with a little more slack in it this time. I'll put the plastic thing back on, and we'll go ahead and put it back in the fan. Hey, I just want to go back to this little piece right here where the two wires, if you can get a close-up on that. The design of this is really, it's basically a piece of shit. And, if you look at these wires and the way that tension was through here, and, obviously that's going to break off. And I would expect more from GE, to be honest with you. I mean, they're basically some of the founding fathers of, the electricity movement, if you will. And, I don't know, I just would have expected more from them on that part. But I'm going to go ahead and put this back in the fan, and I hope that helps you out.
Action.
Okay, so thanks everybody for watching. I hope that video helped you out. Make sure you subscribe or like it or put some suggestions on there. If you've dealt with this problem before, you have some other solutions or any other types of problems that go on with these newer GE ceiling fans. I'd love to hear it, and any constructive criticism would be greatly appreciated. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and stay cool in the summer.